You get me? And having the respect of, like, as much as y'all might say whatever, oh yeah, Meek can still go wherever in Philly. I thought that was a stripe, or that was a strike on just the public perception of him when you've been preaching trenches. I'm from the trenches. I'm the king of the trenches. Nigga, he banned me from the trenches. He's not even the king. They banned him too. Me and Meek both outside the trenches looking in. It's like the Chris Brown song. You hating, but you can't get in. Me and Meek outside the trenches looking like, what's going on over there in the trenches? They banned both of us. He banned me. They banned him. I guess I'm trying to say, Meek, I think with his upcoming album, if he doesn't find a sweet spot, his music will never hit the same. No hating. I don't think his music will connect like it did in 2015. I don't care what y'all say about the time period after when Drake back-to-backed him and killed him in a battle, but Meek was on, like, Meek shit was hitting. That's when he dropped 4 a.m. in the north side of Philly, round like these niggas ain't trying to get me. It's a shame how they hate on Meek. Yo, he was on a streak of really good music, and also it was a time where, quote unquote, there was division in music. Basically, people from the suburbs and who didn't care about some of the shit that Meek was from, the trenches, they rock with Drake. But all the trenches street niggas, they were rocking with Meek for the most part. You know what I mean? Some, like, maybe they weren't taking sides because Drake does make good music, but they were rocking with Meek. That kept him through that whole period before what I call, and y'all can say I'm wrong, Drake bringing him back to life. You know what I mean? Give that nigga new life with the Going Bad song, that it made it kind of socially acceptable and cool to like him. But I do think now where he's getting pushback from, quote unquote, the trenches, also his moves seem like he's trying to evolve in a Jay-Z-esque type of way. Yeah, shit sounds different. And we're going to hope to see him find the sweet spot. That's a challenge every artist finds or has. And I do think part of this EP is him realizing that, yo, where am I going to go? Like, am I going to just try to keep going more street and show niggas that I'm still as hard, or I'm going to evolve my content? I just think he's severely handicapped because all Meek is known is talking trenches, rolly trenches, rolly trenches, rolly, trenches. Like, that's all his song content has been. So we will see. But I do wish him luck, and I didn't enjoy this EP, but I'm hoping to enjoy this album. So if you want the full scope of what I thought on Meek's album, is that. If you're asking if I'm gonna post even that on Instagram, I tweeted it out like I tweet everything out. But I might not even post his sales on because I don't even think his sales are L. He's gonna get clowned because fans don't really know, but I don't really think his sales are L. To keep it real, it's an EP. Okay, what else? What else we didn't talk about? Lil Wayne dropped No Ceilings 3, and I looked at it really quickly, and I was very impressed. Maybe not impressed. I was intrigued that Wayne and Thug had a song together. You want to know why? A month ago, the nigga who shot up Wayne's bus that allegedly was linked to, no, not allegedly, the nigga who shot up Wayne's bus, tour bus, like a couple years ago, that we found out was Thug's manager, he just got out of jail, and Thug basically embraced him with open arms. I don't know if they've reconciled that. I don't know, even if you, it's a weird thing. None of them really speak on it. But a nigga who went down for shooting up Wayne's bus, went to jail, got out, and Thug was showing him mad love on the gram. So it's not like Thug was like, yo, nah, shit, I can't believe you try to hurt my idol. It was like, yo, finally my nigga's home. Let's go. I don't know. It's a little bit odd. I don't fucking know what's going on with that. But truth be told, what we do have to also acknowledge is that sometimes shit and conversations happen behind the scenes. I have to imagine that Wayne had a conversation with Birdman and also Young Thug about what happened, and he must feel comfortable enough with knowing that to do a song with Thug. Because I know everybody's on social media living this fake or false existence, but when I watch Gucci and Jeezy do a versus, the main reason I said Jeezy won is if you thought this was a showcase for fans, you were probably very much lost with why 1.8 million people were tuned in. It wasn't hit for hit. Matter of fact, most people who claim they love Gucci couldn't name more than 2 or 3 songs he performed that night. And a lot of people who love Jeezy only could name the second half of his set. The draw for that verses was literally because, allegedly, back in the day, Jeezy sent some niggas to snatch Gucci's chain. Gucci pulled out a gun and killed one of them niggas. And the beef turned bloody. And a lot of people had mixed emotions on saying, how do you feel being in the same room with the nigga who, just say, essentially sent a hit after you? You get what I mean? So when I look at even the Thug and Wayne shit, granted, Wayne didn't get shot or nobody got killed, but if a nigga sends somebody to shoot up your house or whatever, your car, even if you don't get hit, how do you process that? Because, man, let me tell you this. And that's why when people talk about the Gucci and Jeezy, nigga, I talked to Jeezy the day before. So it's my man Larry Jackson, we're on the phone. And Gucci said, listen, Ak, let me tell you this. I'm doing this only to do some gangster shit. And I said, what you mean? He said, man, I just want to look at a nigga who sent a nigga to try to kill me, and I killed that nigga, and I just want to look him in his eye and tell him he pussy, straight to his face. That's what he accomplished. I'm sorry, it wasn't about music. Like, again, I know people like, oh, hit for hit, well, this song didn't beat this song. Nigga, save that for like Genuine and whoever the fuck else he's versus is with. I'm sorry. For Gucci, it was deeper than that. It was much deeper than just hit for hit. Now, do I think Gucci is down to do legit, just straight music verses? Yes. But with Jeezy, it was personal. And that's just exactly why I was speaking about, Wayne embracing Thug a bit because he did a song with him on No Ceilings 3. That headline was wild to me. Young Thug's manager arrested for shooting up Lil Wayne's tour bus right after they had some tit for tat online. If you could get to a place where you later in your career, actually, how long ago was that? 5-6 years? You do a song with that motherfucker? Again, not everything is seen and not every conversation is heard, but I'm sure there was some type of conversation had. So congrats to those men. I'm not here trying to promote people's beef all the time, but you got to understand sometimes is some of y'all niggas in here are petty. Like, if somebody fucking slapped you, like, you would never get over it until you slap them back. Imagine if somebody shot at you. That's what I'm saying. All right. We could play a little bit of No Ceilings 3 in a bit. Anyone listen to it? Yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think. How was No Ceilings 3? Now, keep in mind, No Ceilings, the original was classic. How'd y'all feel about No Ceilings 2? Let me know that. And then 3, is it doing too much with the legacy, or should Wayne do other shit? Because truth be told, Wayne has been giving us legacy for the last 3 years. Here's the Carter 5. Here's I Am Not Human Part 2. Here is Dedication, part 7. It's like shit that holds significant value to fans he's rocking with. I don't think he's in that same space, nor do I think the fans are in that same space. I haven't seen him try to make more moments. If it feels like he's trying to hit us with nostalgia, which is cool because he was so great and gave us so much body of work that was we call classic in a short period of time. Fuck it, why not? Like, give us some nostalgia that we can remember the shit. You know what I mean? I like it. You like the funeral joint? Okay. Somebody said it was mid as fuck. Don't play. Sapphire Latina, what's good with you? I see you in here. I'm seeing you on the check-in. What's up with you? She said, yo, don't forget about the Weekend Grammy this. For some reason, I thought the Grammys were going to get it right this year. You know why I thought that? In history, when every other award show fucks up, there's usually one award show that's the saving grace. And we watched, was it the BT Hip Hop Award or the BT Awards? I don't know which one it was. They fucked up. All these award shows been fucking up. So I said, y'all gonna leave it wide open for us to love the Grammys again. The Grammys are gonna give us the shit we want, and they're gonna nominate and award the people we want. Instead, it was a shit show. Best rap album of the year, it looked like, you know when you're trying to fix a problem? But really, play this. The middle is where everyone needs to be because people have the diverse tastes, right? So you want to be fair. So the middle is fair. A lot of people were saying it was too like left. Like, oh, you're just picking all the mainstream shit. Cool. Instead of trying to bring it to the middle, they just brought it right. I mean, fucking, I don't want to seem like I'm hating. But look at the best rap album. Let me look. Grammys, best rap album. Tell me which one of these albums you fucking listen to. And you can name 3 songs from. The nominees for best rap album is that bum-ass nigga Freddie Gibbs with Alfredo. D-Smoke, Black Habits. Huh? A Written Testimony by Jay Electronica. Huh? Nas, King Disease. Nas is a legend. Don't even know if that's one of his best albums, but okay. And Royce the 5'9" Allegory. Jeez. Not saying these albums, and even though Freddie Gibbs is a bum, not knocking any of these albums because, you know, whether I've personally enjoyed them or whatever, I've heard really good things about Royce the 5'9's album. I've heard mixed reviews on Nas, truth be told. But they might be comparing Nas to Nas, right? And then when you compare him to like some of his earlier stuff, like, oh my God, it's not as good, this type of shit. But a lot of people liked it. Jay Electronica shit, ain't that the shit that was like, people called a Jay-Z like, hold on, let me look it up. Because I know he ain't dropped 2 projects this year. A Written Test. That's a joint where Jay-Z's on like all over the fucking album, man. Maybe I'm tripping. Is it? Chat, help me out. That's the one? Somebody said yes. So people were giving credit for him. He was getting more credit for him dropping a project than he was getting credit for the project being good. People did like Freddie Gibbs' project. I'm not no hater. You should know. Like when that nigga got into it with me, I was like, this fucking bum ass backpack rapper. Fuck this bum ass nigga. And a lot of people were just saying, yo, his album was good. And I was like, he's fucking irrelevant. But they're like, nah, his album's good. So I'm not mad at that being whatever. D-Smoke, Black Habits, I've never heard it. I haven't heard about D-Smoke since he won some show on Netflix or some shit like that. So I don't know. I don't even want to act like he's not deserving, but I I don't know. I ain't hear nobody talk about it. This is the first time I even knew there was an album called Black Habits by D Smoke. So maybe I'm just asleep. But that's what I was saying. The balance is the middle. If you drop some album that nobody ever heard of, made no commercial noise, but, oh no, it was good. Is that, again, I don't know. These are conversations to be had. Let me put a chat on the screen. I gotta put chat on the screen. My bad, chat. Oh my God. Wait, why am I? All right, why am I chat not loading though? Oh my God. Anyway. So people are saying Lil Baby got robbed. Okay. I've thought, I think a lot of people go with this like little thing. Act don't like women, then they try to even make it specific. You don't like black women. It makes talking about Megan Thee Stallion very hard. Because you can't be objective. So I guess I'll start by saying this. I am now in belief that Meg Thee Stallion's career has been propelled, overhyped, and also put on a pedestal because of this whole black girl magic, protect black women stuff. I'm sorry. This is what, and okay, fine. I'm one of the media personalities that some people listen to. But listen to everybody's review on Meg Thee Stallion's album. She just dropped this called Good News. It's mid. It's mid. And if it was anyone we liked that dropped a mid album that wasn't being seen as a victim who we need to uplift and just act like the fact that she's doing it is good enough, the consensus would be, Meg, you missed. Come again, boo. You could do better. But that will not be the conversation. That won't be the conversation, y'all. Meg could do no wrong. She could fart on a song and people said, oh my God, that is the sweet, sweet, sweet sounds of being a victim. Protect her. She is black and she is a woman. Y'all tell me if I'm tweaking. For all that, but Meg could really rap shit. Okay. All right. I'm going to indulge y'all. Meg could really rap. Who the fuck is Meg rapping? You see, that's the thing. Meg gets this, props. She get propped up for, oh, my God, whatever. Yo, for a girl, she could, whatever. Yo, let's be clear, bro. I'm not saying, by the way, I've heard a song where she kept up with the baby. But let's be clear. Is Meg rapping better than the baby right now? Is Meg rapping better than Lil Baby right now? Nigga, is Meg rapping better than even Roddy Ricch right now, nigga? Nigga, I think that's, she's not being thrusted into conversations based purely not on music. Based purely on circumstantial shit. Tory fucking just shot her. Which means everything the song she dropped, Shots Fired, compared to Tory's intro for his album. And by the way, I want to give you some premise. I was one of the niggas who said, yo, Meg might flame Tory if she rapped at his ass. I said, I don't know if you want to keep rapping at Meg. Meg might flame his ass. Instead, I listened to what Tory gave us, and I could play both songs right now. And I listened to what Meg gave us. I'm going to be honest. Meg, if no one's telling you this, I don't care if you're a victim. I understand there's a time and place to speak about that. That's not of discussion in this argument I'm making. Step it up. That was weak. That felt like one of your freestyles you were putting up on your goddamn Instagram. It was weak. Now, it might feel a little personal when I compare you to obviously somebody who may be an abuser. But for everybody who said Tory shit was trash, you can't listen to the first song of Tory's album and listen to the first song of Meg's album. They're basically talking about the same incident. And if you could, with sane and sound mind, say that Meg is rapping even near the level that Tory is, you're blinded by the whole victimology thing. You're blinded by the whole protect black women thing. It's fine. Black women need to be protected. And victims need to be upheld. But that shouldn't just fuck up the whole conversation of music. Meg is getting every fucking award, and I'm trying to think why. I'm here. I'm like, wait, why is she getting all these awards? For what? Is it because she made a song because I'm a savage? What the fuck? I don't want to speak for Nicki because she don't like me either. Big Zoo supposedly is on the hunt, but apparently Big Zoo is, taking care of his child right now. Congratulations to Nicki and Big Zoo. Nicki would get flamed for these fucking subpar bars and mid shit. Like, yo, Nicki would get killed. She would get fucking killed. Meg is giving us mid shit and she's getting praised. Oh my God, she could rap. I kid you not. I kid you not. And I get it, she got a ghostwriter. But it wasn't this year. Was it last year or 2018? Cardi B's feature run was more impressive than some of the stuff I'm hearing from bruh. I'm just saying this shit not hitting, bruh. Like, she could, not saying she can't rap, but if the bar is, you talk to a kid who you don't even think that she can compete. Like, when somebody says, oh, she could rap, nigga, what does that mean? She could rap better than who? Like name some people. Who she rapping better than? Now, she is a better rapper than Cardi B, and don't get me twisted. But like her performance on records, sometimes it don't feel as, for the hype she's getting, I don't get it. Could anybody name that one quintessential Meg Thee Stallion verse that you're like, whatever? Obviously, we say Monster for Nicki. But even if we go to Cardi, shit. First and second verse on Bodak Yellow. I'm sorry. I get it was a breakout song, but shit. What the fuck? Even verse you even know by Meg? I'm just a little weary because I believe Meg, through Rock Nation, the industry, the pussyfied industry, they're uplifting her because of a lot of things she stands for, a lot of people who she represents, a lot of people who are being abused and victimized, but they're uplifting her at the expense of other artists. They're uplifting her through music. By ignoring mid shit, acting like it's the greatest shit since sliced bread. I used to think maybe one time she could kind of compete with like Nicki and get... Nigga, she can't even hold Nicki's jockstrap, bro. I'm sorry, it's mid. Open the comments up. Maybe I'm tripping. I might be tripping. It's mid. Now, let's play intro for intro. Listen to Tory. Listen to Meg. Let's run it right now. Remember, everybody said, this is when you realize these music niggas be dick sucking. They claim they doing like I'm on bias. No, nigga. You think Tory shot her? Maybe he did. I don't know. But right now, I don't know. You're in this, you're judging his music off of what you think his character is. You're judging Meg's music off the circumstance and the fact that you believe she's a victim and she needs to be upheld and protected. It could be both, but you don't have to judge the music off of those things. You could still uphold Meg and show her respect and show her love and adoration and we care for her, we want to protect her, and we want to send a message to everyone that we want to protect black women. But truth be told, let's stop lying on the music. Because when I heard this fucking mid, I just couldn't fucking act like it was fire. I just couldn't. But let's play this shit.